even acknowledge a 23, 25-year boy getting married to an old woman who is even not the mother but the grandmother? Hello everyone, a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, whatever time you're watching us from. This is Martha Soipan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for you that you have always been tuning in, writing a comment, giving a like and sharing. May Almighty God bless you. Continue sharing this content so that Soipan fraternity may continue growing. And you that you're not watching, kindly hit that subscribe button. And you that you're also just watching and not subscribing, kindly subscribe. I'm talking to you that is watching and you have not subscribed. Now today Soipan is very angry, and I'll be very unapologetic talking about what I'm about to talk about. And this is about what is happening in the society. Now, we have failed as parents, and I am saying this because it is the truth. The truth hurts, and I'm very unapologetic talking about this. Why? How would you even acknowledge a 23, 25-year boy getting married to an old woman who is even not the mother but the grandmother? Have you asked yourself what this boy had lacked for him to go to an extent of looking for an old woman to get married to? That is not love. Parents, we have failed, because by the time your son gets to that extent, there is something he or she, even a lady getting married to an old man, he or she, there is something they have lacked in the society, in that family. Why am I talking about this? Because when all this is going on social media, majority of you are only saying are curses. Who said they are curses? Why are you giving pastors, fake pastors, an opportunity to manipulate you and start telling you deliverance? During our time, even as we speak today, did your grandmother get married to a younger boy? Or did your grandfather sleep with your younger auntie? Let's go back to the basic. Let's go back to the Bible. When Jacob wanted to marry Laban's daughter, he worked for 7 years. But even after 7 years, he was not given the right woman. He was told you can never marry the second born before the firstborn is married. So he had to work again. Why are we not patient? Jacob was patient. He worked for 14 years to get the kind of woman he wanted. But as parents have failed in bringing up our children, we've shown them shortcuts, we've not given them love and attention. And when they go out to the society, they meet the wrong people. That person shows him or her love, attention, and it is not genuine love, because they just want to use them. Now my question goes to you who is a parent and your son and daughter is getting married to those old cargos. I'll call them old cargos, because that is what they are. How do you feel? Where do you even get the strength to wake up every day and walk in broad daylight? Yet your son or your daughter is somewhere with an old person, older even than you as a parent. This is becoming because you either find you never had time with your child, you never gave him or her the attention, or else maybe you're a single mother. You brought up your kids as a single mother, but it has reached a point you've been bringing different, either you're a single mother or a single father, you've been bringing different partners before them. Others are even more old than you, and so they think, since mom and dad were doing this, who am I? Then this is the way I'm supposed to go. Then, when such a thing comes in the media, everybody is like, no, it is a generation curse. No, they need deliverance. No. And you as a woman, you're getting married to that child, younger than even your own children. What kind of a mother are you? What kind of a woman are you? What kind of a father or a man are you getting married to a young girl, more younger even than your own daughter? Are you not ashamed of yourself? How do you even start sleeping together? Where do you even get that courage? Can we all go back to the basic? Can we accept that we have failed as parents, we have failed as a society? And today I am here to condemn whoever is writing there publicly on the internet at positive vibes. Positive from where? May thunder strike you. That is something that should be condemned. And there is no deliverance should be done there. There is no deliverance. There is no curse there. Can you stop condemning and accusing devil that it is the devil? The devil. How? Everything you do, it is the devil. The devil is always asleep. Sijui mnamwekeleanga makosa ingine si yake kwa nini? Because today, that has happened. The society today we are living in, you find even a whole mom ameacha bwana yake, ameacha a man her age, and that same woman comes and takes over the daughter's husband, and then you say it is a generation curse. When you are growing up, did you ever find, and I'll still ask this question, did you ever find your grandmother or your grandfather sleeping with your younger cousin or your younger auntie or your younger brother? Did you? And why are you saying about generation curses? Why? Why? Why are you giving fake pastors an opportunity to manipulate you, to tell you, come, this is a generation curse, sijui your grandmother did this, we need deliverance, you need to bring sijui how many cows, you need to bring a huge amount of money? Surely. Why are you giving these people an opportunity to manipulate you, an opportunity to drain your mind, an opportunity to take advantage of what you're going through, and yet it is not your fault? It is not. Because when you find a young boy, like the one just got married to an old woman, it is what that boy has gone through. And maybe he found himself there thinking that is love. It is not love. And if you think it is love, I want you to, I'll ask this question. Years back, we were with Wambui Otieno and Mbugua, and they got married. If at all you're saying they are generation curses, when the mother of Mbugua heard that Mbugua was getting married, she got a shock and died. Why didn't Mbugua stop the wedding? He continued. He never cared. And if at all Mbugua loved Wambui, as he was saying he loved Wambui, he's the apple of his eye, why did, when Wambui died, not less than even 7 years, today Mbugua is married to a younger lady? Why? Was there love there? There was no love. These people are just getting hooked up because this woman, there's something she's benefiting from this man, and this young boy, there's something he's getting from this old woman. There is no love there. Go back to the roots. Let's go back to the basic. And stop saying that we are cursed. Stop saying that these are generation curses. Look into yourself as a parent. Where have you failed for your daughter to get married to an old man and for your son to get married to an old woman, and you're there seated comfortably while their stories are going all over the media? Shame on you. Shame on you. I am very angry. I am very disappointed because I know even God in heaven, he's not happy. Because today you're asking yourself, oh, are we having droughts? Where are these diseases coming with no medication? It is because of what we have decided to do. Munasema we are in the 21st century. Which 21st century? Which 21st century? When was the last time, when we were being even raised by our grandmother, would you even wear a booty short or a mini skirt and pass, your grandmother would have pinched you, would have flogged you. Today, a 12-year girl, the mother and the father are seated comfortably. When that girl has already started, she's in puberty. And the way she is dressing, and they are comfortable, and even there are guests there. And when something happens, you're the first to raise alarm. My daughter was raped by my friend. My daughter is married to my friend. My friend has betrayed me. My friend has betrayed our friendship. Before your friend betrayed, what drove your friend there? You as a parent, you accepted your daughter. You allowed your daughter to dress badly and come and sit with these people, exposed her body, yet you were there. They gave each other signs. You just ignored. And when the milk is already on the floor, you start raising alarm. Imemwagika, imemwagika. Aitarudi. And you'll continue facing that shame until you make amends. Until you make amends. Today I am condemning that act of a 25-year-old boy with an 89-year-old woman. That's an old woman. I don't even know wanakaa chini wanaongea. I don't know. I don't know. And I said I am not going to keep quiet. And this is not his fault. This is the parents' fault. I'm very sure if that boy today, he seated down and asked, he'll say things that one will really concur with me, that there is something he lacked where he was brought up that made him run into that woman's arms. And that woman, shame on you, that is actually your grandson, not even your son. And you're there lying on his chest very comfortably, thinking that now umefika. What are you even showing your own children? I'll just tell you this. Whatever you do on this earth, you might think you're creating fame, you're being a celebrity, you're doing all these things to be there on top so that everybody will talk and judge you or even celebrate you. But one day when you are in the judgment, none of all these comments and likes and what you'll see, it will be you and your God. Because none of these things that are happening today are in the Bible. None. And if there is, come and show me. Challenge me and tell me, Soipan, it is here in the Bible. It is here in the Bible. Show me. If Jacob would have worked for 14 years just to get the woman he wanted, why can't you be patient? When God created man and wife, he knew what he was doing. He was not stupid. Any person that is born of a woman, any person that is brought forth in this generation, he or she has a purpose. And when you seek God's face and guidance, he will give you your right partner. Don't go and destroy other people's life for the sake of your selfishness and fame. What generation are we bringing up? What generation are we bringing forth? Where is that generation that we are always saying 2030 we'll have a young generation, a leader of young generation? Which leaders? Leaders ni hao wanaolewa na 89-year-old woman. Leaders are these girls getting married to over 70-old men. And also you who is 30, you're supposed to be getting married. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? I am so disappointed. And parents, can we go back to the roots? Can we go back to the basic? Can we raise our kids the way we were raised by our grandmothers, our forefathers, the way they brought us from one step to another? The way they used to tell us, this is not the way, this is the way. You should not do this, you should do this. You should not sit where these people are. You should sit where these people are. Can we go back to the basic? Can we go back to the roots? Can we call upon God for the right direction? Because we have even been manipulated and been translated very bad. You go to ministers of God, they take advantage because they know you barely read the Bible. So they'll translate it to you in a way that they'll confuse you. And instead of going to the right direction, now you'll even end up the wrong way kabisa. You'll find yourself, you're distracted. You don't even know where to go. You reach somewhere, you're in a dilemma. You don't know which way to go. Because here, in the first place, you lost a track when you're in your parents. You meet a spouse thinking he's the right person. You lose track completely. Society comes and tell you it is a generation curse and so forth and so forth. You run to the ministers of God. They're the worst now. Let's go back to the basic. And let not anyone tell you that you're cursed. That's why you're getting married. There's no generation curse. You don't need deliverance. Deliverance comes within you. It is when you make a will and you say to yourself, I need to deliver myself from this bondage. I need to kneel down and tell God, deliver me. Because even in the Bible, when Jacob was praying and the whole night he was praying, he was fighting with the angel until in the morning when the angel said, now I bless you because you have disturbed me. God is never tired of hearing your prayers, of hearing whatever you need. All you need is to continue praying and knocking that door until God opens the door for you. Sarah waited for years for God to answer her prayer and gave her a son and made her the mother of nation. Same case applies to Abraham. Same case applies to Hannah. She used to go every year, every month, every week to the temple with sacrifices. Follow the Bible. Don't be manipulated by people that God is saying that if you plant this seed, your husband will come from America, then you get desperate, you find yourself, you're in the wrong arms because this person has just come and told you, yes, I love you, he's over 70 years, you're 23, my friend. The minute you stay with that man, not even less than a year, you'll be like 68, you'll be an old cargo. Yeah, because the minute you walk with old people, you become old. When you walk with your age group, you run in that age group. So please, let's go back to the basic. Let's not be manipulated. Let not this thing of we're in the 21st century, let it not drive us away from the truth, from our roots, from the basics. I'm not happy. I'm saying this because it is what is going through. It is what is going around right now on social media, and it is high time as parents. Can we sit our kids down? We've made work so important, money so important, that we have forgotten. We have family, we have kids to take care of. No. You will be judged one day. Not by me, not by that person next to you, but by God who gave you those kids. Why did you allow them to go astray? Yet, you as a parent, you never went astray. You got married to your age mate, you brought up a family with your age mate, but you let your kids go and get married to old people who not only used them, but made their life miserable. That's all for today. Don't forget once again to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Until next time, shalom. God bless.